Hello everybody and welcome back. So in this video we'll be designing an Etsy shop icon. So let's just do this, okay? And later in the course we will be designing an Etsy shop banner. So your banner for your Etsy shop, and now we'll be designing the icon, okay? So first of all, we're going to have a look at a few different people's Etsy shops to sort of get inspiration and see what sort of designs people do, and then we'll get into Canva and start designing the icon. So let's get straight into it. So first of all, you just want to head over to etsy.com or go to etsy.com/UK. And then you just want to have a look at a few different people's Etsy shops and see what sort of style they have. Okay, so let's do this. So first of all, we have Personalize Me Cumbria. Okay, so they have a nice stylish icon there. And then they have what looks like a personalized mug, a few different pictures of it for their banner. So that shows what their products are. So that's quite a nice and simple design idea. We can do all of that very easily. And then we have Cherished Postcards. Okay, so they have a very simple banner with a picture and then some text underneath as to what they make. And their icon is just a picture of themselves, it looks like. And then we have a shop called Hardy Barn Reloved. Now they only have a banner, and this one is just a picture of what is hopefully furniture that they have made, as it says handmade furniture made to order. Each one is bespoke. So it looks like their shop banner is just an image of a product that they have made, and they do not actually have an icon, so that is something that they can of course improve on. And then they have many different products down here which look very, very nice. After that, we have Ineco or Inco Home. I am not too sure as to how it is actually pronounced, but they have lots of awesome pictures in the background here and some nice welcoming text as well. But once again, they do not have a shop icon, which is very strange, but it says over here shop owner, and then we just click on this one and it looks like they have their icon here. So they should probably add that to their actual shop as well, but not to worry. It looks like they have a very nice shop here where they make many different things as well, which is fantastic. Looks very nice and very intriguing. And then at the bottom here, you've got the reviews from that page. That's awesome. And then we have Luck Judgment Gifts, and they have a picture of a dog, which looks like it could be something that they've made. And yeah, they also have that same thing for their banner, just with some text in the background with that. So that's quite nice. And then they have their products when you scroll down, and it is called a needle felted dog badge. Now we know what their icon actually is, as they have it as a product as well. And then we have Lily's Lounge 18. Now for this, they don't have a banner, but they do have a very nice looking stylish icon just here. And if you scroll down, you can see they just have many different styles of lanterns, which you can buy from them. And any other items? Yep, they have a frame as well. So that's very interesting. They have lots of different items on here, which is quite cool. And then finally, we have Stormy Seas UK. So for their icon, they just have a picture of somebody holding a shell, it looks like, with a cool design on it, with a dog in the background. And then for their banner, they have a nice design, which looks like the same sort of design which is on that shell. So that's very interesting. And they sell candles and plant pots and all different sorts of things on here. So it's a very wide range of items they have for sale on here. So that's very interesting indeed. Okay, so that is our inspiration done. We have inspiration for what we want to design. We've seen that most of these shops that have both an icon and a banner have the same sort of design in the icon and for the banner. As you can see, the same sort of design, which looks quite nice. So yeah, now let's go to Canva and start designing our design. So let's do this. So first of all, you just want to head over to canva.com, and then at the top it will say create a design. You just want to ignore all of these first ones and click more just here. And then once it's loaded, scroll down to social media and email headers and head over to the right side and go to Etsy shop icon. And then later in the course, we'll be using the Etsy shop cover as well. So let's just click onto the icon like so. Let this page load. And this is the page where we will be designing our icon. So this is fantastic. The journey has begun. So as you can see, we have all of these different layouts on the left. We're going to use them to create our design. So that's fantastic. So let's pick one and then begin designing rustic style ones and many different styles on here. So that's fantastic. Now we're just going to be designing a black brick icon for black brick training, as we don't of course sell on Etsy. This is just an example for you guys to help with your designing. Okay, so let's just pick one now. We're just going to be picking this very first one. So this says Louisa's Vintage Shop, okay? So first of all, we're just going to type the black brick. Need to make this text a little bit smaller. The black brick shop, we're going to call it. So get rid of vintage and just have S-H-O-P, ... It looks quite nice with the ... I think. And then if we click the background image and just drag it to the side, you can see it must just have a low transparency. So if you move that up, you'd see the image and not the background. But what they have a low transparency image over an orange background. So it looks like it has an orange tint to it, okay? So if you went to background and then colors, you can see that it will just add a different tint to it depending on the colour that you pick. Oh, the blue looks very nice, I must say. So let's leave it like this for now. So I might actually get rid of the, as it just takes up too much space that we don't need to take up. Awesome. So now we've got more space in our image. Okay, so now we're going to go to images and just type in tree. Get a nice image of a tree, I think. Right, so we want photos, not illustrations. Here we go. Nice, very nice. So how's this one looking? That looks nice. So now what you want to do is just go through all of the different images and of course pick the image you want to have in the background. Now it needs to suit what you sell on Etsy, otherwise it'll be very silly. So if you make furniture, a tree would be very good for your background, I must say. And of course it all depends on your background color, whether or not you even want a background color. If you just click onto your image and go to transparency and move it to the top and then go filter and click normal, you'll see this is the original image. And if I click Ctrl Z, this is the image with the filter on. And then of course go back to transparency, move it down, and then we have the blue, nice blue theme over the top of it, which looks very nice. You can just keep going through all of the different colors. You can keep going through all of the different styles to see what suits you best. Of course, it's all up to you and what you sell on Etsy. And of course, you can always still delete this background image so that it is not there at all, so it doesn't get in your way if you don't want it or need it, and make it so that it's just a block color for the background, so you can then have any color on here. So to change the font, just click the button at the top left, make sure you have the text selected like so, and then just pick a font that you want to change it to. Okay, so it's nice and simple. You can pick any font that you want. The text that says shop, I really do like the font for that. It looks very nice. I'm very happy with that, to be honest. That's very good. And yeah, so that is all you really need to do. Now you can just play around with it for like an hour or so, or less, of course, depending on how much time you want to spend on it. The more time you spend on it, the better the finished product will be, of course. And so if you just scroll down, you can just pick one of these styles for the background, of course. A log style, a Christmassy style. It all depends on the theme of what you sell. That's fantastic. There's hundreds and hundreds of background styles for you to pick down here, but most of these ones do cost $1 and all of the others are free anyway, so it's not to worry about. And then if you want to add an image for your background, just go to elements and then go to grids and click on this first one just here, and then just drag it a bit bigger so it's filling the entire canvas, because you don't need any gaps on that at all. So make sure it's covering everything. There we go. And then go to free photos, search the photo that you want, and then just drag it on top of this cloud and grass sort of image over here. So just drag it over it. This one just here, just drag it over the top like that. And then if you need to, just click arrange, back, and then you have it behind that. And if you want the background color to show through, just go to transparency and just move it back like this. So of course our background is blue. If we change the background color like this, you'll see a different shade of color over the top of the image. Okay, so that is fantastic. Now that image I've actually chosen isn't very nice, so if I just pick one different image for you just here, let's go to one which looks very good. This one just here looks nice, and then change the background color once again, pick a nice color that you like, and there you go. Bish bash bosh, that's all you need to do. And then you can change the transparency of the image more or less depending on how much you want the color to show through. So yeah, that's that. That is all you need to do. Hopefully you enjoyed this video and hopefully you learnt a lot. I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.